हेरा फेरी नहीं चली तो बोल दूंगा अक्षय और परेश जी ना फ्लॉप हुआ तो बोलेंगे नए डायरेक्टर्स यार उनके वजह से हुआ या दूसरा एक्ट probably a grandfather that I'm looking forward to soon.
So you have been, a regular action hero since 90s, 2000s, but it's been a while we have seen you, cop.
Crazy action hero, not regular. Yeah.
Yeah, no, actually, since 90s, you have been doing continuously. But it's been a while since we saw, doing a cop-driven action drama. Now you're coming back to the action zone in this phase of your career. How comfortable and glad you were while signing this show?
Oh, brilliant! I was over the moon. Like I said, when you're on when you're sitting at home and not wanting to do anything because nothing good is coming to you. When something good comes to you, you're excited. But there's a question mark कि ये बनाएंगे क्या मेरे साथ? उतना पैसे खर्चा करेंगे क्या? क्योंकि ये सच्चाई है. और जब तक आप सच्चाई से नहीं जुड़ते आप अपनी ज़िंदगी में आगे कभी बढ़ ही नहीं सकते. तो वो मेरी थॉट थी. इसलिए जब मैं गया सारेगामा के ऑफिस में and they narrated the script to me, I was super excited. And when they told me that they were super excited about Suniel Shetty of the past, and it didn't matter whether I sold or didn't. That's what gave me the confidence, and that's when I said I'm excited. And आज अगर बच्चों जैसा जोश है और एक्शन अगर मैंने किया हुआ और उस लेवल का एक्शन किया हुआ है तो आई थिंक इट्स दैट एनर्जी. अदरवाइज व्हेन यू कम ऑफ अ सर्टेन एज कि स्पीड कम हो जाता है, इंजरी ज़्यादा हो जाती है. तो आई वॉज ऑफकोर्स कॉन्शियस अबाउट ऑल दैट बट वेरी क्लियर दैट आई वॉन्टेड टू गिव इट माई बेस्ट शॉट बिकॉज इट वॉज माई बेस्ट शॉट. Nobody gets a second chance. And I had this chance, so I made the most of it. And hats off, of course, to the directors of the show, the choreographers, the action choreographers, because we shot every action with probably a different choreographer because we wanted them to think differently. But to the DOPs there, there was Jackie and Babu. I think they're geniuses when it comes to handheld work. And if you see the amount of intensity and if you feel, shit, I'm a part of it, it's because of the cinematography. It's because of the photographers. I mean, I remember Jackie falling over with his camera, but he didn't let the camera go. He didn't know where he was landing. And I was sitting right behind. So that kind of commitment, and that's why they say, youth ki energy alag hi hoti hai. So young directors, a brilliant team, all of us who are dying to work and hit it out of the park. The entire team, the editor, the background music. I think सारेगामा के सारे गाने मैंने चुरा लिए और फिल्म में डाल दी. तो वो relationship भी मैंने use कर लिया. तो I think all in all, it's the energy and nothing else. You'll see Sunil Shetty different because these kids think differently. And I just let go. Van में जो discussion होता था, हो जाता था. उसके बाद I surrendered completely. No reason to complain. Excitement, as a matter of fact.
One more thing, Anna. Like you said about the lows and highs of the actor, but recently, as I see your this phase of your career, you had a successful show like Dharavi Bang. You had MMA show with the MX player. Now you are coming back as an action hero. You are doing Hera Pheri, one of the biggest franchise, of Bollywood. So if I say it, this is one of the best phases of your career. Do you agree with it?
No, I think every stage in life is beautiful. When you're a child, you're carefree. When you're a teenager, there are a lot of decisions. There's a lot of turmoil. College has its own beauty. Being a bachelor has its own beauty. Getting married has its own beauty. A child coming into your life has its own beauty. Then probably a grandfather that I'm looking forward to soon. So every part of life is beautiful. And I was great when I was enjoying my 30s and, when I was doing action, but I wasn't thinking. I wasn't as smart as I was. I didn't market myself brilliantly. I didn't know what was going on. I went with the flow. Today I've come at a stage when I'm not competing with anybody. I've enjoyed my life. I'm doing well in my life. What matters to me is the commitment that I put into my work, which is what I'm committed to. I want there to be no 60-year-old. I'm very clear. I want there to be no 60-year-old who can fight like this and is as fit as that. But for that, there's a hell of a lot of sacrifice that I have to give in. So I think I'm going to continue my phase of life because mentally I'm ready that I'm not competing. फ्लॉप हुआ तो बोलेंगे नए डायरेक्टर्स यार उनके वजह से हुआ या दूसरा हेरा फेरी नहीं चली तो बोल दूंगा अक्षय और परेश जी ना. तो आई एम इन अ वेरी रिलैक्स स्टेज बट enjoying it thoroughly and I'm definitely going to enjoy it.
Thank you. All the best for the show.